Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. We are in for one hell of a video, guys. Top 10 anime crossover of all time, man. IGN reviewing NBA 2K20. Let me just say, the like to dislike ratio is 19%. 19%. So either people are that pissed off at 2K20, or this is going to be such like a blatant one-side review that it's obvious IGN is getting paid by some of our VC checks out there, man. 1.5K likes, 6.7K dislikes and counting, man. So I just know it's going to be full of bullshit. Guys, drop a like on this video, by the way, man, if y'all don't mind. Here we go. Also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Here we go. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. I already saw it made 3-pointers, so you're Nola's bullshit of review.
NBA 2K20 is a dazzling experience that matches the energy and presentation of its real-life counterpart. Enhanced footwork, dribbling, and player spacing help improve an already sturdy foundation.
Bro, you dribble one time and your dude's a freaking fat dude. Oh my god, man. Like, seriously. It, like, literally every single player is out of shape.
However, outside of the surprisingly well-written story mode, NBA 2K20 loses its focus off the court. It excels at recreating the pro game, but intrusive opportunities to purchase microtransactions exist at nearly every corner, and complex modes like My League are given far too little attention.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? You just got my like for that. I'm sorry. You just got my like for that. Thank you. Because not only did you like bring it up, but you brought it up within the first 34 seconds of the video. Ain't nobody give My League any respect, man. By the way, if you like My League videos, check my main channel, Crispy Flakes. I do rebuilds on the daily. Okay. Thank you, though, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Somebody cares. It's on PlayStation 4.
NBA 2K20 upholds the recent franchise tradition of having top-notch presentation. Apart from the occasional lifeless gaze, players look just like their real-life selves and have the apparel to match. But they don't just look the part either, as NBA 2K20 pulls out all the stops to make sure they feel like their real-world counterparts.
That's completely bullshit right there. Embrace the pace. Used to make the best rosters on NBA 2K. Used to do like rookie rosters, stuff like that, man. He's gone on rants on Twitter, pretty much straight up saying how like you will get like a certain rookie player out there that should have their own unique skill set and jump shot and just really their animations in the game. And he literally said that they're taking other NBA players and literally copying and pasting every single attribute and aspect of that player's signature to rookies. They're not even giving these rookies like their own unique thing out there. Can you imagine like you work your whole life to get to the NBA and you're excited to play with yourself in NBA 2K20 and all of a sudden you got like damn DeMarre Carroll's shot or something like that? You know what I'm saying? I think that makes sense. Okay.
Parts too.
Well, you know, before we started the game, coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do.
A lot of this is amplified by the badge system, which attaches unique abilities to players beyond their
raw like you not need a jump shot, a badge to shoot a freaking three-pointer.
This allows for players like Anthony Davis to quickly regroup after a blocked shot, making it easier to block several shots in a row.
He should just be good at that.
Defenders are better equipped to deal with speedy players, especially in transition, where tactics like walling up are employed against drive-heavy players like LeBron James.
Learning
when to pull up for a jumper and when to drive it to the basket provides a welcome new layer of frantic strategy.
Literally just saw Kyrie Irving stop LeBron in transition.
Exploding past the defense with that speed.
The best gameplay addition to NBA 2K20, however, is the upgraded ball handling system. Instead of a canned animation taking over mid-dribble, every success and failure with the ball in your hands feels earned. The newly added dribbling animations help the game look different, too. Watching Giannis barrel down the court with long strides is just as majestic as you would expect, as you can see here.
Safe with that dunk, no question.
But they literally just threw in some half-ass patch that makes it so now you can be a Brook Lopez, but you're running around the court like you're damn insert fast anybody in the NBA. It's like they made all the speeds the same, which makes no sense.
A lot of the gameplay improvements are magnified in the new WNBA mode.
Oh yeah,
Spacing feels particularly good, which leads to better off-ball movement and smoother play in general, as you can see here.
Brown, defended by Cambage.
Damn, out of that pump fake.
And Williams lays it up and in.
Plus, there is a novelty to getting to play with a whole new set of stars like Candace Parker or Breanna Stewart.
But is
Still,
there really?
Many of the franchise's legacy issues persist and a few new ones crop up. The CPU rarely plays with the urgency it should, ignoring easy 2-for-1 scenarios and milking the clock even when they are losing in the final.
But they'll double team you when you freaking 2 for 30. They'll double team you 2 for 30.
The CPU will also dribble out of bounds for seemingly no reason at all.
Well, that's just
Perhaps
D'Lo being a
worst of all
dumbass.
is
I'm
a
just
far
joking.
too frequent
Jack
double
the
team
fool.
that happens on any player who scores a handful of points in succession like this one.
That's a nice throwdown.
Gordon with no one around.
The double teaming is ridiculous.
Unfortunately, NBA 2K's best mode, My League, received disgraceful...
Who is this guy? Best mode? Thank you. Thank you. I bet you the comments are not too happy with you right now for saying that same, but I'll take it. Y'all heard it here first, man. Best mode, My League.
My League is so close to being feature complete that it would be easier to ignore the lack of improvement if some of the major problems, like the inability to sign in and trade players, were seen too. Instead, it's mostly ignored in favor of the casino like My Team, which causes a host of complicated problems.
Someone's been watching Angry
2K20.
Joe.
It seems clear that this mode's central goal is to extract as much money through purchasable microtransaction packs of player cards as it can. If you don't want to pay, you're forced to grind out various mundane challenges to slowly earn them instead. To make matters worse, the entire mode is designed like a casino, all the way up to a lifeless roulette wheel. Its only redeeming quality is the satisfying card pack ripping sound effects, which just serves to remind you of how preferable real-life card collecting is to the joylessness of My Team.
See, if I'm collecting cards, I'm at least collecting 2K cards. At least I can play against people with those. I've never, well, I used to have some Pokemon cards. I traded all my shinies away to my brother. My brother, I used to be kind of a little chubby kid, and he would be like, "I'll give you the other half of my double cheeseburger from McDonald's for your Blastoise," and chubby old Crispy was like, "Yeah, okay, sure, why not?" And he'd also make me give him $5 too. So who got the better part of that deal?
The other available game modes aren't universally a disappointment.
I like McDonald's.
However, the My Career Story mode,
I'm
when
Crispy
the lights
Flakes,
are
not
brightest,
grilled
is
flakes.
the best entry for NBA 2K yet. This year features some witty
Extra
writing
crispy,
and
not
better than
extra
usual
vegetables.
performances from a star-studded cast that includes Idris Elba, Rosario Dawson, and Thomas Middleditch.
I know, it ain't easy watching.
Don't like that dude right there, man.
Hey, listen.
He used to treat Jim like crap at the office.
Take away from
and Michael Scott.
Tonight.
The story navigates some
face
interesting issues as well, like the manipulation of student athletes. Mix that with a few fun gameplay variants, like participating in a series of minigames for the NBA Draft Combine, and Lights sets the new standard for story modes in sports video games.
Except you can't.
It's also worth noting that while
badges.
microtransactions still plague My Career, progression is much faster than in prior years, and even lets you test out various...
No, it's not. It's not. Progression is literally non-existent. Progression is literally non-existent. People are bugging about this since day one.
Builds before committing to your player
What do you
archetype.
mean? What do you
Online
mean?
play is pretty good outside of the odd exclusion of being able to play as WNBA teams. Any latency was only noticeable due to the precision of the controls, but it never outweighs the fun competitive play provides. It's more enjoyable than
I get
ever
lag
to
on
beat
offline
down
mode, so
online
explain
opponents.
that, my guy.
It's worth mentioning that while we only experience small inconveniences with online ourselves, other players are reporting widespread issues with random disconnections,
dropping
crashes,
frames and walking around the
other
park.
online bugs. 2K says it's already working to address these issues, but they seem to be persisting as of the time of this review.
Yeah, Ryan 2K's gone in hiding. We've not heard from Ryan 2K.
Shot. Lopez with the button.
Here it is. Verdict.
NBA 2K continues its tradition of upping already tremendous gameplay and emulating real-life basketball in ways that didn't seem possible just years ago. The inclusion of the WNBA may be this year's biggest step forward, especially because it does an excellent job showcasing the many gameplay improvements from last year.
Give us that number.
My Career also continues to improve in small and noticeable ways, surpassing the standards set by previous iterations. Still, NBA 2K20 would have been better off by focusing on its complex modes like My League and cleaning up My Team to be less dependent on microtransactions.
What's the points?
In spite of that, NBA 2K
7.8? I mean, okay, I'm not too upset about that. It's still like the best basketball game around because it's literally the only one on. 7 points, I mean, I think it's worse than a 7 point if I'm being honest, but I guess props to IGN for not hugging and giving it like a 9 or a 10. It's just pulling that easy card. They'll still listed as good. I don't know if it's good. It's not, it might be the worst 2K launch ever. Yo, let me check out some of these comments real quick here. Let me check out some of these comments. Really makes you feel like you're getting ripped off. I hope you gave this gambling simulator a 0 out of 10. Yeah, whatever. 7.8 for a broken slot machine of a game. Yep, gonna cost you 2K in that slot machine simulator. It's all about slot machines, man. I feel like it's always the same thing. Well, it is a basketball game, Jonathan. You guys don't even play the game, do you? Congrats on giving an E-rated gambling simulator. Yeah, it's all the same stuff right there. I guess 2K's check was big this year to give it a 7.8. Yeah, but like I said, they didn't give him a 10 at least. Waiting on Angry Joe's review on this. Graphics are terrible for today's standard. I mean, it's maxed out, so I'm not trying to like defend the game or anything like that, but I'm just saying some of the stuff here, you know, these comments I would say is more in regards to what Angry Joe said, and you know, he's brought some good points, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of other big time issues with this game out there, guys. So yeah, man, give me your thoughts about it, man. Give me a rating in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.